Well, good morning, everybody. Guess what? We can open the door in bed. No, where's the other handle? That's nice. Of course, I wish I could just lay here and enjoy it. But we have things to do. One of them is decide if we want to keep our current job. I've been getting dings for other jobs like I used to do that make so much more money than I do now. And it's starting to get to the point that maybe I should go back to what I used to do and make a lot more money. Literally, like 2 or 3 times what I'm making now, if not more. So, we got to go do laundry and all those kind of things. But, yeah, other than being able to unlock the door from outside, the door's fixed. I think what I did is the locking, the whole door mechanism was like in lock mode, and then I put the key spot in unlock mode. You know what I mean? I just didn't have it in the right spot. So that's all I have to do, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today because I just don't want to take everything back apart. And I've got a busy day. If we get backed up here in a decent time, then maybe we'll do that. But right now, I don't care. I can unlock it from in here. I can open it from in here. That was the biggest thing. If something happened to the front of the van, I had an escape route. You know what I mean? That was the biggest thing. So, all right, let's get out of here and get our errands done so we can come back and relax for Sunday. All right, let's get out of here and get our errands and chores done. Come up with a little bit of a plan. The diesel tank in the heater is almost empty. So I'm going to swing and get a gallon of kerosene because there are a couple other items I need. Windex, paper towel, just a couple items, things like that. Things for lunch for the week. So we're going to stop at the store first and get those. Seems like a lot of noise back there for some reason. Okay, I gotta take a picture of this and we'll talk about it afterwards, but let me take a picture. Alright, I don't know if the picture showed it properly, but they were up on leveling blocks on the 2 passenger side wheels. That thing was so unlevel. If they had left the one off the back passenger, it would have made better sense. But it was so unlevel. They would have been, oh man, that would just look funny as heck. I don't know. Just the funny things in life, you know. Oh, I don't know where I was. But anyways, I'm going to head down, get some errands done. I think I'm at least going to apply to another job that pays a lot more than I'm making now. You know, I wanted to do something different. Wow, this phone is really jumping around. But it's the point that what I'm making for what I'm doing is so little. So, I mean, that's kind of what gets you. The job isn't bad. I don't mind it. But when you really start to look at what you're being paid for what you have to do. All right, fridge lasted. Guess that $7 huge wedge works. But when you have to work as hard and know as much for what you're being paid, that's just being taken complete advantage of. I mean, literally, Taco Bell pays more to start than all you have to do is go, well, you don't even have to say fries with that. Well, I guess they do now. Taco Bell has fries. But, hey, nothing against Taco Bell workers. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah. All right. Let's go to town, get some errands done, and if we have time, we'll try to get those pieces of gasket out of the diesel heater tank. Maybe tear that door apart. Just depends what time we get done with errands. So, the quicker we get going, or done, you know what I mean. But all right, we'll see you. I guess, where are we going first? The grocery store. Alright, so everybody's been raving about these Dubai chocolate little bar things. It's got like pistachio cream or something in the chocolate. Yeah. This little tiny bar was like $2.50. To me, it just tastes like a regular old chocolate bar. Glad I didn't find the one that was $15. Alright, we got our shopping done. Now we have the rest of our... does anybody know how these things get so twisted and messed up? I'd really like to know how that happens. How can a belt get messed up and twisted like that? I don't know. Alright, well, let's get the rest of our errands done so that we can get back to camp and maybe mess with that back door. Alright, let's get going. Alright, I think I've got an idea. Before I forget about this, last night I woke up like 3:30 in the morning and I just felt like stretching. So I got outside the van and you can really smell smoke in the air. I checked the internet and I don't see any new fires around. But driving through town today, you can really see a haze. So there's definitely a fire close to where I'm camping at. But everything is sore today. So I think we are going to treat ourselves to a massage. So I think we're going to go to the bank, get a little money, and then go get worked over a little bit. Because, like I said, I woke up last night stiff. I haven't been getting a lot of exercise. And, yeah, Jellybean's going to treat himself. Let's get out of here, go get some money, and go get a massage. Sounds like a nice Sunday afternoon project, right? Then we'll go do laundry. All right, we'll see you afterwards. Okay, we got a massage, and actually my shoulders are sore as heck now. Figure that out. Oh, man, she like just the shoulders. All right, let's go do laundry. I don't know. Hopefully I'll feel better. The rest of me feels pretty darn good. But man, did that girl like work over the shoulders? Literally, I mean, that's like very sore now. But it was nice to get a good massage, and the rest of me feels pretty darn good. But all right, laundry time.
Well, good evening, everybody. I am just whooped. It was 100 degrees in town today. Get out here, it's like 90. It's starting to cool off a little bit, but man, is it still hot. Got back here too late tonight to do anything with the back door, whatnot. So, not a big deal. I can open it. I just can't unlock it from the back door. No big deal. And I know what the problem is. When I put it together, I had it in one position, and I needed to have it in the other position. Stuff happens. But I put a gallon of kerosene in the heater in case it's cool in the morning. I'll just have to deal with those little parts and pieces some other time. But the big question tonight, I was contacted by another employer that pays me twice as much as I make now. I was trying not to go back to that lifestyle, but twice as much to start. So I went ahead and I applied online. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get a interview or a call or whatever, but I'm going to talk to my boss tomorrow. I know they can't come even close to that amount of money, but I want to do something different. But if I go back to that lifestyle, right now I'm saving like $1,500 a month. If I go back to that lifestyle, what, $3,000-$4,000 a month I can save? You have to be paid what you're worth. And I just don't feel that I'm being paid that way. So, I don't know. Kind of like what I'm doing right now, but I'd much rather make twice what I'm making currently. You know what I mean? So, I'm not sure. There are folk coming by. So, I don't know. But I did apply. I did renew my boiler license. Paid for that today. And I am feeling so nice after that massage. At first, it was really rough. Motorbike, guys. It was really rough on the shoulders, but I'm feeling much better and much more relaxed now. So that's good. But I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, I don't know. Do I want to go back to my old type of work and make a lot more money or stay where I'm at? I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm going to talk to my boss tomorrow, and I know they can't even come close to what I would make in that realm, but we'll see. We'll talk to her and see what happens. And people are coming here like no tomorrow. But I'm tired. It was 100 degrees in town. It's still like, when I got here, it was like 90. Now it's like 87. It's still hot. But all right, I think that's all we have tonight. It's another day doing chores. But I don't know. We're going to think about it. I mean, obviously, it makes more sense to make 40 plus than 20-ish. I don't know. All right. Well, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. Helps channel. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors for another day in my adventure.